Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to this 11th EOS Respect election. So, as always, I want to thank you all and the wider EOS community and the ENF for supporting this initiative and redirecting the project owners to us to make together a more trusting and accountable ecosystem for all the public goods and for all the projects that we all depend on. So, for those that are new here today, or watching this later, EOS Respect uses the EOS blockchain to elect delegates and to provide accountability for funded projects. So our elections are monthly, and here we are at the 11th election. So all the members here, all the delegates that will be elected today will be made accountable to report on the projects that they were elected to represent. So every month we do just that, and as we elect new EOS delegates, they commit to identifying the best community projects. So a kind of community-picked projects that complements the Pomelo seasons and more. So quick reminder, if you donate through Pomelo, delegate accounts cannot donate to their own projects. So Pomelo doesn't allow you to donate to your own project. So if you receive funding here today for your project, you cannot donate yourself to it directly on Pomelo, but you can receive direct donations here today from the other members that elect you. So that's okay. And again, you can only donate to a project that is affiliated with EOS Support. That is to make it accountable and follow how it's evolving down the line. So remember, if you have a new project or want to donate to a new project, reach out to us and we'll help you make it affiliated with EOS Support. So again, remember, cannot donate to your own projects and cannot donate to a project that is not affiliated. But I guess here today, we'll be able to go forward. Most of your project I recognize, and all of you are affiliated already. And affiliation with EOS Support, well, it's more collaboration. It's integrating the widget for live app and direct chat. It's even more collaboration between our project and accountability. So a win-win for everyone. And again, for today's election, you won't be using the interface on the EOS Respect.io website to create the Zoom link. Every one of you, once the election starts in 1 minute, you will see with whom you are, in which group, with what members. All you have to do is create your own Zoom link. So you leave this community chat, you create your own Zoom link for your room, and then you tag everyone on Slack who will be with you, etc. So you tag them on Slack and you let them know that you have created a Zoom room for the election. Remember to record, and after that, you'll be able to post a recording after the elections. So yes, everyone remember, I'll post it again in the chat so everyone knows it. And again, if you have any problem with the elections, you can just go on Slack, let us know. We'll always be there during the elections to help you with any issue you may have. And again, remember, you have to create your own Zoom links for the election. If you see someone that has already created the Zoom link, it's okay. If not, you can create the Zoom link for your own room. And that's all.
And second.
And so again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask away in the chat, on the community room, on Slack. We're here during all the elections. If anyone has questions now, you're welcome. And welcome, Kevin, on camera. Welcome to this 11th election.
Thanks.
And again, the elections will start in just a few seconds now. And the elections have started. So you can check out here with whom you are, in which room. And once you know with whom you are, you can decide to create the Zoom link manually. Don't click on the sign in with Zoom on the website. That doesn't work still. But you can all create the Zoom link directly through your Zoom. So
Charles, how do we know the group number?
So the group number you can click on live results, community room and live results. You go to live results.
Oh yeah.
There you can see the groups.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. And so there you can see as well with whom you are.
Okay, thanks.
So you can go on Slack now and tag the other persons in your group, let them know that the elections have started. And hello, Vincent. Hello to everyone so far that has joined. So let them know that you have created the Zoom link for your room and invite them to join. I'll see you all back again after the elections in this community room. As soon as you have finished, this community room is still open. You can join it at any time once you have finished the elections. And I'll be back as soon as possible once we are finished with our group as well. So have a good time, have a good election, and we'll see you all back right here. If you have any questions, feel free to go on the Slack and let us know if you have any issues at all. See you back again after the elections.
See you.
See you.
Welcome back, everyone. We're finished with our group one.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Dario. I hope you went well in your rooms as well. I'm going to check out the website, see how it goes.
I already updated the promise on Monday, so there are all the promises except group except group 2.
Okay, let's see what happens with that one.
Hey Charles, hey Dario, hey Nicholas.
Hey, Marco.
Hey guys, everyone.
So group 2 has only one vote for Hazard from himself. Well, I guess it's going to be for your synergy. Everything. Well, it's a nice group. Murasa, the new legend, Sukanta, Leonardo.
Do we know how much is it going to be this time? The reward?
Same as the last time. It's going to be around 140 EOS, 150.
Okay.
Same as the last time, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Let's see for the live results. So oh, that was Lenny as well, and Marcus. Marcus already uploaded. Wow, that was fast. So far, all the groups have consensus, which is nice. Okay. Hazard has only one vote for himself in group 2 for now. We'll see how it goes. Wow. 6 votes for you. You have the strongest consensus, Nicolas. Congratulations. 6 votes for yourself. That's the strongest consensus in any room. Nice to see. And we have Trentien in group 5, which was elected. Marco in group 4, congratulations. Group 2 was Hazard for now, and in group 1 we elected Christian with his project Genki. Very nice and sleek interface and his website. If you have any feedback for him, the link is in the chat right now. You can check it out. And let him know what you think. That's Fian's project.
Hi guys. I have to go, but quickly, I have been elected in my room, but it was like a split decision because it was 3-3. 3 people wanted to vote for me and 3 people wanted to vote for Andres. So I decided to split the funds. 50% I will give them to. So Andres was like pitching the EOS Mexico community. Sorry, I will give 50% of the fund to the EOS Mexico Pomelo season next season, and the rest will be given to the USB's treasury for a swarm for I guess a big tweet from Eve, big announcement. So yeah, I guess all of you knows what the USB is at this point and what swarm are. So yeah,
Yeah.
and I will upload the video.
And that's awesome. Well, thank you for splitting the funds. That's awesome. And Andres will
Yeah.
good use of the funds as well. It will help the US Mexico doing marketing as well. So
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you. Much.
Thank you,
Very
Charles,
nice.
for hosting this, and thanks everyone. Thanks Dario for the reminder. Thanks. Bye everyone. Bye.
You have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye,
Charles.
Nicholas.
Bye.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Right. How is it going in group 2 then with Haza? Still no more votes, but at least for now there's consensus. Okay. We'll wait for them to finish, and then I'll go back a bit on how the reporting works, etc. Also, we have Haza in the room already. How did it went, Haza, in your group? Oh, nice hat today. Such a nice.
It's a bit cold here. Not cold. Is it cool? Not cold. I can't say it's cold, but a bit. I need to freeze my skull. So how are you doing, Charles? I see Darius also here.
Yeah, really
It
well.
was amazing. It was an amazing election, actually. I enjoyed the time I had with the other members too.
So who are you going to distribute the funds to? What is it going to help?
I'm going to vote for EOS Vision, Alka Exchange, and then EOS Mexico in the upcoming Pomelo season.
Right.
Plus maybe the best performing projects so far. I will add like 2 or 3. From that, those are that affiliated to the EOS Respect. Yeah. So I was voted for by the other guys, and they agreed that I shall represent them well. So
I'm sure you will.
Trusted, they trusted me with their votes, so I will not disappoint them.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, good to know. That's good, really good.
Yeah,
I'm going
to be here.
Yeah, it's good to be at this election each time. Just collaborating even more each month between all of us. And yeah, again, every group has found consensus. So really nice. No problem in any group. Everyone was elected for their project. Nicolas from the EOSBs just told us that he split the funds between the EOSBs and EOS Mexico. He was in the same group. Consensus reached in all groups. And in just 1 minute, the first round will have been finalized, with every group having found consensus. Perfect. Officially, round 2 will begin in just under a minute with Christian, with Genki, Haza, and Nicolas, and Marco as well, with Marcus. So all the groups were full this election, so 6 persons per group. Just group 5, that was 5 people only, but it's growing. It's nice to see you all here today. We've had 3 members from the Chinese community in our group, so it was nice to see of us collaborating together. Communication is not easy between English and Chinese, but we make do, and it went well. And let's check out the promises once again. Let's see what we have for these elections. So Marco, for example, promised to donate 50% of the funds to EOS Support affiliated projects on Pomelo and 50% for the development of this website. Nice. An even greater website from Marco. Well, your strength is your writing, and afterwards the website, of course. And it's nice to see that website giving more power to your writing as well. So hope the funds are well distributed for the website. For Tran Tien Thuc, he promised to donate all the funds to his EOS Vietnam News project, a really important project. Some members of the French community, Vincent, already went there and met with him. And indeed, really passionate person about making EOS more known in Vietnam. So nice to see him getting funds for that. So they will pay for Twitter Blue, for their account, encourage information sharing, Telegram group, update the website, and more. For Thian, he promised to donate all the funds to his project Genki, which plans to use the funds to sustain the infrastructure of Genki, to continue and maintain the platform and the live portal, which is, if you don't know already, Genki, an independent news platform for years, and also Telos, UX Network, and other projects on Brax. So for all the Antelope Coalition. And after that, we have Nicolas, 50% of the funds for EOS Bees and another 50% for EOS Mexico. And the funds for EOS Bees will be used to pay a swarm tweet from Eve or the EOS Network Foundation about a positive announcement about EOS. So more marketing for EOS thanks to this funding here today. And for Haza, we have support for EOS Vision, EOS Mexico, EOS Synergy, and Alker Exchange in the upcoming Pomelo Season 7. So even more funding for these projects that are working to market EOS. All right, that was all for the promises. So a lot of good work into making sure that we promote EOS. So I guess most of the projects, Vietnam News, Genki, Marco with his website, all of these projects almost, I think, were about giving some visibility and marketing to EOS. So glad to see that. Indeed, EOS has in the past finished with the infrastructure work. So we have developed the IBC, the EVM, the code has been launched with Antelope, LIP 5.0 is coming with instant finality. All the infrastructure and groundwork has been done. So it's nice to see that the work being put here today is being done towards the growth, which is the most important part here today. More growth for EOS. Now is the time for growth, basically. Now is the time for letting everyone know about all the good stuff that we are already done in the network and all the infrastructure that we already have in place. So it's nice to see at this election that most of the donations went to more marketing. So really nice to see. And so for group 2, round 1 has finalized and the chief delegates have been elected. So as expected, Marco, Haza, Tran, Nicolas, and Thian. Congratulations on making it to the chief elections at this 11th EOS Respect election.
Hello, I just want to share that I recently upgraded the infrastructure that Genki's use, and the Genki city has better response time and load time with the website. So I can onboarding some users, project owners, if any of the members want to use the tools that the portal of Genki incorporates, they are welcome to come on board and use Genki to post information or news related to their projects.
Nice. Okay. Very interesting. So if any of you want to use Genki's platform to share news about your project, feel free to reach out to Thian and he'll give you access. Really nice to see. Okay. we can make an announcement about it on Slack as well for every member that wasn't here today.
Yeah. Some of the Genki features is that a user can have a user and personalize it on whatever they want. So it's a great tool. Also, the editor that we have in the website is much rich in features, like for developers or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, for developers, that's useful, definitely. All right. So in any case, congratulations on Genki, really an amazing platform you built. And let's check out the election. And remember, so once a month, EOS Respect is of course for the projects, but it's also for the EOS Support community. This is the ambassadors program. This is for everyone that wants to contribute value to EOS Support, and everyone that is here today. Well, we're all here for the same reasons, basically. So if you want to use this time today to share any news about your project, share anything you want to with the EOS Support community here today, feel free to jump into the chat here today and use this time to collaborate, to exchange news, anything you'd like. This is an open space once a month for everyone, so feel free to use it in any way you like to exchange information with all of you here today. And
yeah, thank you, Bishop. Thank you always. Congratulations. Thian, Haze, Marco, Nicholas, and Thug. I think it's been a really long time that I see Thug in here. So are you available to talk? Can you hear me? Good to see you. Maybe you're not here. Oh.
Yeah, hello, Sang-Yong. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm sorry, my camera. I'm sorry about my camera.
it's okay.
Okay. Long time no see.
Yeah, I
Good.
think it's better. Yeah,
It's good to see you again in here.
yeah, nice to see you again, Sang-Yong.
So I'm kind of curious about your promise as a delegate, like your promise, like how you're going to use the funds. Is it for your Vietnamese news project or for the bees, or is it mixed? Could you share the details?
Oh, my promise is only for US VN news.
Yeah.
Not for the bee.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Yeah. Anyway, good to see you again in here. Looking forward your constant engagement and your awesome activity in your support as always.
Yeah.
All right.
So I see you use the fonts to update the website, Tran. So use vn.news. So
yes.
Well, what do you plan to do with the website? What do you want to improve there?
Yeah, I will use some fun to update to translate more articles from US or US Go or Mastery, because there are recently many articles from for US network. So, but it's only me, I can translate on the article. So I will use some fund to pay for our member, my admin in the Vietnamese community to do that. So you know, for example, an article from Mastery about EOS EOS network EOS network in Cato 2. So it's very long, and it takes labor cost labor work to translate, and and the other article like EOS EOS report for monthly. So we so I will use some fund to pay for sometimes for myself, sometimes for myself, sometimes for my members, my volunteers.
That's nice of you. That's good to use it for your members as well. Yeah. Okay. So you have the website, and you have the Telegram group, and more.
Yeah, the other thing, I think keep positive news, keep positive information in my Telegram is more is more important than only article, because there are always news member in my Telegram group, and they will answer. They will need they always need to have some information to discuss. So I think we need to continue to update Telegram with positive news to they can
always
keeping whole US keeping by or even buying more and more US.
Oh yes, so, Telegram is very important. There's so many of the crypto community on Telegram. So yeah, you do good to be there and focus on it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Telegram and Twitter is more important than only website. So with an article on website, so we can divide in 10 or 5 or 10 tweet or Telegram, and we post smaller piece about this article to member. Yes.
Very good. Well, I hope all the best for the EOS Vietnamese community. And I've seen your work on your website translating the articles from the EOS Network Foundation for the June report. That's a lot of work. So again, very important and very nice of you to work on that. And it gives the Vietnamese community a good chance to discover more about EOS. Very nice. So again, thank you. And welcome to Lenny. Thanks for you to come by in any case. Even if you missed, it's good to see you here today. It's all right.
Yeah, I apologize for I had some issues here, electrical, not electronic this time. So I totally forgot about the election. It was a bit of an urgent work. But anyway, I have to come in and say hi.
Yeah, that's very nice of you. Okay. And for Marco, you're welcome to go on speaking.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Nice beard, Lenny. Haven't seen it that long. Have we considered DBS.market?
EVS?
DBS. D as in boy, B as in boy, S as in Sam, market.
I personally don't know.
I'll put the link in the chat.
Can you write it down in the chat? I didn't hear it correctly, I think.
Yves was promoting it. It had recently come to EOS. I believe it's like Reddit on blockchain.
Oh yeah, BBS market.
Have we considered trying to open up something there?
I've checked it out. I love very much what they're accomplishing so far, and opening either an EOS support channel, or I think there was already an EOS community launched there. We look up EOS. I think someone already opened a discussion for EOS there, a room, yeah, like in Reddit.
I don't think it got a lot of attention, and I mean, it's not really user friendly, but it's on blockchain, so I just didn't
Yeah,
ask.
that's the first thing, the first important thing. But the boards, let's check out the boards, yes. I think there was one already created for EOS. There's one for Eden on EOS. One for Eden, okay. And another one for EOS was created with 0 members. But yes, definitely a nice platform. They have a sleek interface. It's really nice to use. I personally love Reddit a lot, so I really love what they've done with the different boards. And having it on blockchain is just the best. So let's check out how we can contribute to it. If you want to open a new support channel there, might be good. But in any case, we have the second version of the EOS Support IO website, which is really close now. And we'll have our own decentralized community hubs for exchanging information. So we'll see how that goes. And if BBS can complement that in any way, we'll see if we open something there as well. But I think for project owners now, yeah, we could definitely market BBS for them to use BBS as a community hub for their project. It's on blockchain, it's on EOS. It's a nice way to, yeah, I'm checking out the website again right now. It's really sleek interface. Nice. Transparent content curation by users. No secret algorithm. And they have a live chat as well. No, quite good. I like very much what they've done. And what's missing? I don't know if they've created a mobile application so far. I have to check that out. And as Marco pointed it out, we have an article and tutorial on BBS as well on our website. You can find that in the chat.
It's not in the tutorial, it's just
it's just yeah, disclaimer about the project. Yeah,
we noticed it.
Yeah, it definitely came to our attention. I think the ENF made an article about it on their blog, a full-length article about BBS, not so long ago. Let's check that out. And so again, yeah, tomorrow is a big day for EOS, joining the discussion at tomorrow's fireside chat, talking about the rebranding of EOS. So I expect many of you will be there to exchange ideas and, well, for this historic day altogether there, as many of you as possible. And we'll be discussing whatever happens tomorrow at the rebranding talk at the giveaway show as well on Thursday. So 4 p.m. UTC, you can go on our Twitch channel, EOS Support, and there you'll be able to join the discussion 4 p.m. UTC at the giveaway show. And we'll talk more about everything that happened regarding the rebranding of EOS, talk a little bit more about that there. So I'm putting the link as well in the chat. Leave a subscribe to be notified when it starts on Thursday. And we'll be talking more about rebranding there. All right. So checking a bit more of the BBS website. Really awesome. Yeah, what they've done. So if you have an idea on which board we should create on the BBS website, let me know. Or if you yourself create a board for your project, also let us know on Slack, and we'll see. Let's check out the elections, how it's going for the chief delegate. Checking out now.
Scott, are you okay?
Yeah,
Your screen looks like something, frozen. What is happening?
yeah.
Is
Actually, I
it
faced some problem.
intended or something?
Yeah, I was trying to sign in transaction to Anchor and it gave me some problem. So I
Really?
have to vote using blocks. I mean, blocks.io I use to vote.
Yeah.
Anchor was not working properly. Don't know why Anchor is not working nowadays.
Recently, there was some issues. In any case, it's something like your screen is something we can enjoy to see. Well, thank you, sir. By the way, hello, Thien. How are you?
Hi, Sangyam. I'm okay.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm expecting to translate the EOS Support articles to French because I'm learning the language.
Yeah, Fianna's
Really?
translated his first article in French. I proofread it. It's okay. So we have
Really? That's
someone else to
amazing.
help in French.
Yeah.
That's amazing, Thien. That's
Yeah.
really amazing. So your mother language is Spanish and you can speak English as well, and you also can use French. That's amazing. That's great. Well, yeah, as Bishop says, if you can help the French article translation, definitely will be a big contribution to EOS Support. So can you share about your promise? I mean, your promise as a delegate. Like I know Bishop already explained it a bit, but I want to listen to you about like what you want to do with it. And you recently asked me about the offline events, but sadly I couldn't really say something positive, but yeah. But I want
Yeah.
you to listen
Yeah, I told you that in Colombia is going to mainly have an event called Cristo Festival event. So I told you that because we reached today ENF, but we reached with when it was cut off of the professional. So they launched a cover letter saying that they are basically say bye to some of the employers. So that's the reason because the the proposal was rejected. So EOS Mexico is planned to go into another event in Mexico, in Baja California, Mexico. So I'm not officially part of the team of EOS Mexico, but I'm going to onboarding to be part of the EOS Mexico team because I recently moved from Colombia to Mexico. So I'm now living in Mexico. So I want to help Andres Palmer to engage more a strong community about the Spanish community. I also have a pending proposal in the Eden to launch the Eden Spanish community as well. But when I launch the proposal is not been officially launched because the expenses of making live the community was so high and the funds received not I don't know to do that. So I'm half steam pending because I'm learning also smart contracts to be the person independently to maintain the EOS Spanish community, the Eden Spanish community. And my proposal this election was that I will use the funds to maintain the infrastructure to the that use Genki that has Linux, 2 environments in Linux and Ubuntu. One environment is used to I forgot the word to the mainly to receive the information and store that information that we receive in the site. And another one is to maintain live the website and the portal. So I recently in some few days I upgrade that environments to have more capacity to have more users and more people into the website because I'm onboarding some projects to the portal so they can use as a tool to promote their information, their news, their updates related to their projects. So that's the reason why I'm elected this election.
Great. I mean, really, you explained like a lot of things about what you focus on and like what you're gonna do. It was really good to know. Thank you for your very detailed explanation. And also, I'm glad that you are learning the new things like smart contract and the French language, which is, I think, yeah, it's not an easy thing. And also surprised by that. Surprised to know that because recently, you know, like I was very impressed by your work amount in EOS Support. So I really can't imagine how you can do that. So I want to give you a big appreciation, Thien. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I'm looking forward your, continuous growing within this organization. So we all work together. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the last evaluation, the first evaluation I received in the EOS Support can help me to see a way we can improve that skills that I have because I believe in myself. I believe that I do a great job. So basically that helped me to improve some feature categories in the sections I work. I actually started learning Korean, but it's so hard. So I prefer to learn French. Yeah.
Did you actually try it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, okay. Wow. Interesting. Well, okay. if you're interested to learn Korean, I can help you with. Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
good to
maybe
know.
we before after can learn because I want to learn more language, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
also
understand.
have plans to learn Persian, Italian, Korean, but Korean was so difficult and hard. Also German. So I want to learn so many language.
Oh, really? Well, that's good to know. I didn't know that you're interested in the Korean, but as I heard that for the Western people, especially for the English speakers, they can easily learn more other like Spanish or Italian or German or whatever, you know. It is because the structure is similar, and also the word origin, the word is similar. Like in Western language, you know, the subject always goes first, and the verb in the middle, and the object goes to the rest, right? Like I like you, something like that. But maybe also the Eastern language, like Korean, Japanese, Chinese, is hard to learn. I heard that. And also for the East person, it's hard to learn Western language because the structure. We use subject and objective and the verb at the last. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that makes the difference. In any way, so yeah, it was good to know. Yeah, I appreciate your efforts. And yeah. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, learning Korean, that isn't easy, that's for sure. And the hardest thing ever, always, is to keep speaking the language. And you learn it first, but if you don't practice it with any community or most of the time, it gets lost very quickly. So that's the hardest part. After learning a language, just practicing it as much as possible and finding opportunities to speak it. That's the complicated part afterwards, always.
Yeah, thank you.
Great. Personally, want to say hello, Lenny. Thank you for joining here. How was your HECD in a Eden community? I know it's finished.
HECD. What does that stand for?
Head Chief Delegates. You know.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Yes.
That was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Sorry?
Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it was extremely busy, and but that's also one of the reasons. I think we got a lot of things done, me and Mo together, and all those people in the working group. So I kind of felt good. I can sit back. I didn't even become a candidate or anything this time, which means I can catch up with a lot of things that I didn't have time to do the last 3 months. And hopefully the seed we planted continue to be grown up and fertilized and come into something. So I still be working Eden on EOS all the time, but in the background. So now it was good. I think we had good, and it was nice to see the election actually showing up at it was those people who are active and participated in the election, and most of them, not everyone, they seem to favor our views. Of course, that was dark suddenly, but anyway, I got problem with my computer, the camera. But in general, it seems like all are pretty aligned, but it's a lot of small tweaks and things that needs to be done. So I was quite happy with the result overall. So, but now it's time for me to work my own tempo and not under the same amount of pressure, at least these terms. We'll see what happens in the future.
I really can't imagine. The pressure will be better, you know, is something different than you ever experienced then. And yeah, and
well, it's I would say it's maybe pressure is the wrong word, but
really,
yeah, it's not pressure as in from outside. It's more if you're gonna get something done in 3 months, you gotta really be on top of it, because 3 months is extremely short term. And I'm used to more, you know, durations when you develop things. So that means you're gonna cram in a lot of work, and that's the pressure on yourself more or less. I mean, you can take it easier, of course, but then you don't come halfway even.
I get what you mean. Yeah, I can take it easy myself. Also, maybe the pressures comes from the outside, from self pressure, like about feeling responsibility, maybe that kind of thing, right?
Yes.
Am I correct? Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's good to see you here, and also I'm looking for your creativity in EOS Support, and I know you're helping us a lot here. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I also participated in recent polling for Eden and the new working groups. It's nice to see them finding out new times to get all together and speaking about things. I haven't seen that in a while in Eden. Oh, it's nice. So each working group is now finding new times, zones, and days to get back together and discuss things. Now it's okay. Mostly Monday and Tuesday, I found, which is there. It's good. It suits me as well.
Yeah, and Friday also, if I add incubator and comms media. But the problem, the difficulty is always to finding the good leads, because you need a driving force a little bit. And hopefully members will rise up to it, maybe not from the first meeting, but going forward, because you need people with a bit of a drive. I've experienced that in my many years in the Southwest Pacific and similar, and you got to find the key person who actually is motivated enough to put in the desired time and hours to make it happen.
Always. And how are things with Haifa during the last term? How are things going with them? What's the plan for a transition to Haifa, maybe, or what's the plan for now?
Not yet. I mean, basically, Haifa itself, the whole structure, everything there, how it's built up, communities kind of ruling everything, who gets what work done and similar. Everything is good. But one thing that's not in place is the Eden on EOS upvoting process.
Not yet.
That one is missing. And that's what we connected our developers, some of them, with Haifa to see if we can already go in the beta and kind of export our election data in and make it valuable, but not as it is right now. So it's still work in progress, and probably they might find a way until they can really get the upvoting process to be reflected in a proper manner, because it was far from it, unfortunately.
Okay,
And,
I thought the upvote process was well underway. Okay.
The beta is coming out. Everything is there. It's just that particular niche of I mean, it's a conversion to bring it into EOS as well. So
yeah, that's what interests us more. Yeah, definitely. That's what interests us more. The upvote process.
Work continues on it. And a little bit, if people look at our structure, it's kind of similar principle, because you need working groups or circles or whatever you want to call them. You've got to have small teams working what they are good at.
Definitely. Right. I participated in the beta programs as well, so I followed their work. They're doing amazing things, and I can't wait for the EOS community and all the Antelope chains also to benefit from it, as well with the upvote mechanism once it's launched. Definitely. So yeah, such an amazing UI, and yeah, they really thought about everything to make it work. And well, in the meantime, here we are, 11th EOS Respect election. We didn't waste any time to start making our project accountable and finding out good ways to utilize the upvote mechanism. So,
true. Yes.
And from Thian, well, nice of you to link up all the projects from the delegates, Thian. Thank you.
Yeah, I shared the information in the Learning Center of EOS Support about the projects that of which delegate.
Very nice. You can post that as well in the Slack channel. I'm sure everyone will find that useful.
Anything that you want to share regarding EOS Respect or something, whatever. Anything is okay. Yeah.
Okay. I participated in EOS Respect with Evgeny and Marcos and Tuck. So I heard about the Tuck's Talks project. I don't know how do I pronunciation his name. Talk.
As far as I understand, you can call him as a third, like that, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me too as well.
Yeah. That's it. Nothing special. And I also prepare the EOS audit meeting next after this this meeting. So yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for information about it.
I came across one interesting article which distinctly define what is the difference between coin and token as far as blockchain is concerned. So it says that a coin is something which has its own blockchain and it's a governing currency. And token is something which does not have its own blockchain and it is deployed in some other else blockchain. So in that context, if we think about EOS, EOS has got its own blockchain. So I think it is more coin than a token, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you know, our documents we are writing EOS as a token, not as a coin.
No, EOS is a coin. Think of it this way. If you remove it, can you still use a blockchain? If you remove EOS, you can't remove any other thing like a $5 or any other thing. You still use it.
But Sukanta is right. The two terms have been interchangeable for a long time. So most of our articles and tutorials refer to EOS as a token, which is the most common word for describing what this is. Sure, even if coin is actually more on point on this one. So you've got a point, Sukanta. Changing all the EOS references from token to coin might be a good idea. I agree with that. And also making distinction clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sukanta.
Trying to check out the elections. Still nothing. All right. And let's see. So again today, so we have Marco again, Tran, Thian, Nicolas for EOS Bees, Haza has been elected for EOS Vision, EOS Mexico, and EOS Synergy. And last time, well, there was also Tran, which was elected. So 2 times delegate Tran for EOS Vietnam. Nicolas was elected, well, at every election so far for the EOS Bees. That's quite a record. I think so. Oh, no. Well, he wasn't elected at the second election. It was Jesse that was elected then. EOS Bees all the same. And Haza was elected at the last election as well for EOS Synergy. So again, maybe by the time we make the next election, in 1 month from now, for EOS Respect, we'll have more information and news to share about the new website for EOS Support. Again, it's going to surely be coming maybe until then. So maybe in less than a month until the next election, we'll already have the website live. Again, we have prepared so much for all the EOS Support community with this new website. It's going to be a joy to share it with all of you once it's ready. I mean, we've worked on it for months now, and well, it's packed with so much stuff that is going to help onboard users better than ever before. So it's going to be a joy to share with you once it's live. And hopefully until the next election. But I guess until then, we will have much to talk about in the EOS community. So far, tomorrow we have the fireside chat with the EOS rebranding. That is going to be something. And I expect most of you will be there as well to join the discussion. Right.
When is the exact timeline? I mean about the fireside chat. Is it since it's hard for me to join there. It's around 4 or 5 a.m. So
yeah.
is it today or?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow as always. Same time as the normal fireside chat.
Oh, yeah,
and it's going to be on Zoom this time. So yeah, it's 7 p.m. UTC as always. It's going to be on Zoom. The link is already on the Discord channel in the events section. But hey, for anyone that is can't make it because it's too late, well, on Thursday there's another event that starts earlier, 4 p.m. UTC, the giveaway show. So you're welcome to join this instead, to join the discussion and talk a bit more about the rebranding of the EOS logo. And if you have any input and can't make it to the fireside chat, you're welcome to come to the giveaway show with me, and I'll gather all your feedback and relay that to the ENF on my end. You're welcome to join discussion then. All right. Okay. And so again, for the head chief delegate, there's no specific role that you have to fulfill once you are after the sortition, if you are elected head chief. We will bring back some added value to the role in the future. We find that it's an important position, but for so far you don't have any added responsibility compared to the other chief delegates. And again, until the next election, feel free and welcome to reach out to more projects. If you find a project that wants to join EOS Respect, let them know. It's a good place to collaborate within the EOS community. Here they have a direct line of contact with EOS Support. We can give them feedback on their project. They join EOS Respect, they can receive funding, they make themselves accountable to the community. They join our list of in our Pomelo collection of affiliated projects, so everyone can see directly who has made themselves transparent and open to the community there. We market for them. We have reached over 150,000 followers across all our Twitter handles for EOS Support and different languages. So we have more followers now than the ENF and most people in the EOS network. And all of that is put to use in marketing our affiliated project in EOS Respect. So you join EOS Respect and we help you also market your project, since you've made yourself accountable to the community and have taken that step forward into making sure that you are transparent to your users and to your community. So again, lots of benefits to joining EOS Respect. And if you found a project that wants to do so and come join us, well, feel free to reach out to us on our website or on Slack and let us know. We'll help you onboard the project until the next election next month, or the 12th EOS Respect elections. Yeah. And again, if anyone wants to contribute anything, this is also the open mic session for the month for EOS Support. Anything you'd like to share on how to better the service, anything you've noticed that can be bettered, feel free to let us know. Let's see. And also remember to upload your video after the elections once they are finished. Right. Because too many people have been uploading the videos on their website. I cannot check where the sortition is at. It's still loading for me here. See.